gonna try this again. I just tried to go live. My phone completely froze up and shut down on me. And so I am going to try this again. I am starting over. So if you just tuned into me a few minutes ago, this is going to we're redoing the whole thing. And my connection is weak again. Why does Facebook not want me to show you guys this? It's all Facebook's fault. Okay, are we back? Are we back? Thank goodness. Holy cow. Okay, so I'm restarting this all over again. So what I was saying before my phone fell and everything just went bonkers, I want to show you guys the power of these products. And when I'm talking about power, I'm talking about like freaking Wonder Woman power. These will not come off your face if you do it properly. Okay, so actually first what I need to do, I have nothing on my skin. It's completely bare, no moisturizer, no nothing. I have oily skin, so I moisturize in the evening. Some people like to have a little bit of moisture on 24 hours a day, so if you need to put on a little bit of moisturizer, you know, for yourself, you can. I don't find that I need it because my skin produces more than enough moisture on its own. And since I've been using the Must Do at night, it has been helping, excuse me, has been helping the level of oil production during the day. Tongue twister. Okay, first things first, I need to prime my face. So I'm gonna use our LimeLight primer, and it's so easy, it's silicone free, and it just sprays right on. I'm only gonna do one side of my face because I really want you guys to see the magic of how these products all work together. The foundation is great by itself, but man, when you start using the products and layering them on, magic happens, absolute magic. Okay, so I am going to spray primer just on this side of my face, okay? So here we go, we're gonna let it dry. Got my hand wings out. Flop them around, ladies, flop them around. Dry your face, dry your face, dry your face. Dry. I know our primer is awesome, Denise. Okay, and this is a really, really great routine for oily skin. So if anybody has customers out there, clients, or you guys, my clients and customers, when they are saying they have oily skin, this is the regime for them. Okay, so I'm going to, for demonstration purposes, I'm going to take our darkest color of foundation because I want you guys to be able to see what is going to happen here. I'm just doing my typical Chelsea quarter turn, and then I'm going to put it quarter turn right on my cheek there, okay? And I'm going to bounce it in a little bit because that's how we apply our foundation. Again, this is for demonstration purposes only. I'm not trying to do some crazy contour. I just want to show you guys the power of layering these products when it comes to oily skin. Oh, Starla, you are going to love this. Okay, so now that I have my foundation on, I am then going to seal it in with our 10 Years Younger finishing spray. Now let me tell you, 10 Years Younger finishing spray is not going to take 10 years off your face when you spray it on. But what it does is it prevents makeup from settling into your pores, settling into fine lines, because what happens when you have makeup settling into your lines, it enhances them and makes you look 10 years older. So when you use the 10 Years Younger finishing spray, it prevents the makeup from settling into your lines and will help you maintain that youthful look that you have when you're finished doing your makeup. Okay, so again, I'm just gonna do half my face here. 2 to 3 spritzes. Normally for my whole face, I do kind of like, you know, I spritz it on like that. I am gonna let that sit. Here we go. We're letting it sit. I wanna make sure that it's good and dry. And you can tell when it's dry because it won't, you know, you won't feel that coolness. Then I'm gonna take our No Color Finishing Powder. Love this stuff. There's no flashback, so if somebody's taking a picture in your face, it's not gonna have that white cast or ashiness. So I'm just gonna take my No Color powder. As you can see, it did not, all it did is make it matte. It didn't add any color. I'm also gonna powder this side because typically we powder our foundation. If you don't, that's fine, but most people do powder their foundation. So just for to be realistic as possible, I'm gonna go ahead and powder that side. Okay, here we go. Now this is what I call the double down method. I came up with it a few months ago and it has worked out absolutely phenomenally for me. as well as many of my customers. For some people, this doesn't work. You know, it sometimes, you know, it's just everybody's skin is so different, but it's definitely worth a try and works out well for a lot of people, especially if you have oily skin or acne prone skin. Okay, so I did my foundation. I did a few spritzes of the finishing spray, and then I topped it with powder. Now I'm going to do my double down technique, which means I'm going to go back for another. So I'm spraying it again. I'm letting it completely dry. And as you can see, I'm very generous with my 10 Years Younger finishing spray. I love this stuff. You can do your eyebrows with it. I did mine. I just spray the 10 Years Younger finishing spray directly in my cap, use eyeshadow, do my brows. It works wonders for anything. You can also do eyeliner. So you just wet your brush, your liner brush with this, dip it in your favorite shadow. You can have unlimited eyeliner colors. It's crazy. Okay, so now that I did that, so I did my second layer of the finishing spray. I'm going to get a little bit more of the no color powder for my final setting. Okay. Love it. All right. So now for the test, okay? So I'm gonna let this sit on my face for just a minute, make sure everything's nice and baked in, even though I don't really bake or, you know, have time for all that nonsense. This is about as much nonsense as I have time for, is the extra layer of spray. Okay, so now, I'm pushing really hard, guys. I'm not just going, oh, and lightly touching it. I'm really pushing this around, okay? Watch what happens on the other side where I didn't prime and I didn't use finishing spray. Okay, now if you have dry skin, you're going to want this level of moisture, okay? You're going to want the moisture that, you know, is in this side. So this is not actually a problem, so don't be freaked out that I'm smearing foundation all over my face. Most foundation does move around the face. But if you want it to not move around so much, I mean, look at the level of rubbing I'm doing, and it's kind of smearing the edge there, but it's not really. Okay? Have I made my point? Am I clear? So now you might be saying to yourself, and yes, please share this live with your friends right now. Let's get lots of people on here. And hey, if you are my customer and you're my client and you want to try these products, you can go to my website or send me a private message or whatever. If you are watching this through another beauty guide and you have a beauty guide, talk to them. Get some of these products. They really do work. I just showed you live the power of these products. I'm going to show you something else really funny too. What is the thing that breaks down makeup generally, right? Point made, right? Oils, right? We know this. This is what breaks down, makeup. And yes, does this keep your makeup on a heck of a lot better than if you don't? Absolutely, it 100% does. However, eventually it does start to break down as the oils in your face come up. But let me show you kind of what that process is going to look like. Hold on one second. I have to grab a makeup wipe so I can show you taking this off. Okay, so oils break down makeup, right? I do have a little bit of makeup on this hand. Hold on one second because I don't want to be rubbing this side onto this side. So let me wipe my hand off really quick. Yes, the finishing spray is the most amazing product on the planet. And it works with any foundation. Of course, our foundation is the best. LimeLight. Excuse me, frog in the throat. Bye, get out of here. Nobody got time for that. Okay. Yes, I'm drying my hands on my pants. It's professional. It's the professional sanitation method. No, I'm kidding. It's totally not. Okay, so I'm going to take our Must Do facial oil. This is a blend of essential oils, which you should have anyways. I mean, it's an amazing product. I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of this on the back of my hand, warm it up, and then I am going to rub it onto this foundation swatch. Okay, you can see even with the oil, it's still barely budging. Okay, that's with the oil on there, okay? I look like a hot mess right now, so I hope you guys can appreciate what I am doing for y'all. coming on here looking like I have dirt smeared all over my face. But as you can see, this product is a powerful, powerful product. And your brows, when you use this, because brows typically are not super, super oily, when you do your brows with this product, they're on until you take them off. Okay, so I hope that this helps you guys understand the power. Now I'm going to take our makeup wipe. This will definitely come off with just soap and water. I take this off, the finishing spray and everything, just with my Dream Clean cleanser, which is a foaming cleanser, and water. That's it. But if you wanted to really go at it quick, you can use our makeup wipes. Okay? So anyways, if you have a beauty guide that shares this with you, please get with them and talk to them about this product, because it really is something that every woman should have. Because, you know, you might be in a situation where you need your makeup to last from 6 a.m. until midnight. You know, maybe you have a wedding, maybe you have family portraits in the park and it's going to be hot and sweaty, or even on a cold day, maybe it's snowing or raining, you know, and you just need, you know, there's humidity in the air and you just need your makeup to stay. That's when you need 10 Years Younger finishing spray. Okay, so if you missed it, go back and watch the replay. And I hope this helped you guys understand the power in this spray bottle. It's absolutely freaking fantastic. The most amazing stuff I've ever used. And it's a proprietary formula by an amazing company that LimeLight now has the rights to sell. It's amazing. It's amazing. I can't say it enough. All right, you guys. I missed a little under my eye. Oh, well. They get the point. I think it's just a shadow from my hat. Like a little divot in my face there. Anyways, you all go get you some 10 Years Younger finishing spray and join the long-lasting makeup train, because we're off. Talk to you later. Mwah.